Okay. We're gonna try this again. Oh, I'm really nervous. I don't I don't do well live, but I am not gonna wait. We're gonna review the Wisdom of the Oracle deck that I just received yesterday. I've never done a live video on YouTube, but I figured I might incorporate lives instead of just doing the pick a stack. So hang on just a moment here while I quickly copy the link to this live, and then I'm going to share it so I don't know. And also join under my private readings account. I'm sorry, I really don't know how any of this works. Give me just a moment here. Yeah, my really good friend who's also a reader, super intuitive and empathic, she's starting a channel very soon, is the one that introduced me to these cards. And when I saw them, I was like, you know, I'm constantly resisting buying cards, but these ones called to me. Just like my Triple Goddess Tarot deck is pretty much the only tarot deck that I like to work with, because that one doesn't just call to me, it screams at me, pick me up and use me. Okay, so let's see here. Perfect. So this deck is also by the same woman who does my animal spirit oracle, which I thought was really cool, which was another indicator that I should have this. Okay, so it looks like there's a little bit of a lag, but that's okay. I have super chat enabled. It is absolutely not necessary. I don't think I'm going to do anything with super chat just yet, but eventually I would like to be able to offer people maybe who can't afford or you know, not really wanting a full reading, offering them like a 1 question, 3 card answer type of live video. So let's take a look at these cards. It comes with a nice book here, guidebook. Honestly, and please forgive my nails. I'm trying to take off nail polish. I've never been, I always bit my nails. I recently quit biting my nails, and yeah, so now I'm not really into nail polish. I tried to use it and I didn't like the way it looked, so there's that. I'm in the middle of taking off nail polish. Anyway, I've never actually read this oracle book here for the animal spirits, because I feel like you have to go with what you feel when you read cards. It's the same thing with tarot cards. Yes, there is base meaning, but you know, some of my cards in my deck I don't follow their exact meaning, because to me it means more. So let's look at these cards. Let's pull a couple of them out here. Move everything away. Poise. Look at how beautiful these are. Loyal heart, exchanging gifts. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Let's see what these cards say. So they have numbers on them too, which is really cool, because I also like to kind of read a little bit into numbers with numerology. So we have 48, which ends up being a 3, because you take and reduce the double numbers unless it's 11, 22, or 33. Let's see here. 48. We're almost there. So for poised, it gives you a description for relationship, prosperity, what the oracle message is, essential meanings, and protection message. So there's a lot here that these cards offer, message-wise. You know what? Let's do a little quick reading. I know there's only 2 people in here. I believe that's actually just 1, because I am on my other channel. So whoever's watching, thank you. let's do a quick little reading for us. All right, let's see here. Okay. I almost feel like the tribe, you guys, we are the tribe. This is our tribe, the Daily Divine Guidance Tribe. I love it so much. Like, how perfect is that? You know, there's just, now there's two more people. So there's 3 of us in here. We are a tribe of 3 for now, which is awesome. I really don't know how YouTube Live works. Oh, this is 2 cards. New life and clean it up. It's funny, my friend that introduced me to these cards also sent me a video from another reader. Hi, Anne. Thank you so much. I'm really nervous right now, but I appreciate it. I appreciate your love. Thank you. My friend sent me a video of another reader, and her reading was all about simplicity and like letting go of things and cleaning things out, and it's almost like spring cleaning in fall. I feel like a lot of people are needing. I can tell you that I'm doing it myself. I've been doing it for about a month now. I've gotten rid of so much stuff. I'm actually amazed at how much one person can collect. But we have our tribe that takes care of us. We're starting a new life. And there too was this summer, I found that July was full of purging for a lot of people. Or I'm sorry, July was Tower moment for a lot of people. August was a lot of purging of toxicity and, you know, just yucky stuff. And then now we're cleaning it up, right? It's like the Tower brought the new life and the purging. We're finding our tribe here, you guys. I don't know, I love it. Let's see what else these cards look. I love that this new life card is also like a little fairy waking up out of, what is this? She's waking up out of an egg on top of a pillar. It's super cute. It is 3. We have 8, 3, and 3. So 3s in numerology have to do with a lot of love and wisdom surrounding you, and to use it, to be aware of it. 8 is about hard work. It's about cycles, right? The infinity symbol. It can be about karma, like learning karmic lessons, breaking karmic cycles. So yeah, we're in this together. Oh, this is like the Fool in the tarot deck. Come to the edge. Very similar, almost even in appearance, in the sense that, you know, there's all this magic with the petals, and she's walking to the edge of a floating piece of earth. 9 is all about endings. Come to the edge. Let's get over it, jump over that edge. Start a new life here. These are really beautiful cards. This isn't, I'm not even gonna call this really a reading. It's just, we're going through them as, okay. Hey. I'm making a mess now. We're going through them as they come. Chop wood. Chop wood. I'm actually gonna look this one up. 42, chop wood. That sounds like a hard-working type of card. The essential meaning is being grounded in everyday experience and humility. That makes sense. 6 is the most nurturing number in numerology. Life path 6, they're the nurturers. It says there's times when a big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. Huh. It's like focus on the day-to-day task to get to the end result. There's so much more, but I think I could spend, 5 hours reading each card. And like I said, I think it's really important that you read the cards as, as you see it. So to me, chop wood is a broom and a bucket. It's like cleaning. Oh my God, my nails. I'm so sorry. It's, yeah, that humble, it's just like it said, it's that humble, kind of focusing on the day-to-day task to get to the big goal type of deal. That's how I see that. Very interesting cards. Okay, this one, let's see what this one is. Loyal heart. Another 8 here. Loyal heart. Well, I think that says what it says. Look at that. That's a king and queen owl. Those are so beautiful. Oh, these cards are awesome. Let's just keep pulling. Unfinished symphony. So obviously that's unfinished business. But it's business. To me, what that says is it's something really beautiful. To me, it feels like unfinished symphony, unfinished business, and something that you're really learning and growing from. Regeneration. Ooh, this is like, I mean, tell me that doesn't look similar to a phoenix rising from the ashes. Regenerating, regrowing. The forest has been burned down, but sprouts, are coming out of the ashes. Orphaned. Oh, it's like the, what is it, the Five of Pentacles? I can't think right now, but this is like, this to me says it's like feeling abandoned, and yeah, it's abandonment here. What beautiful cards though. A leg up. Oh my gosh, that's so cute, and it instantly makes me think of letting people help you, like being comfortable with people helping you, letting people give you a leg up, right? Little polar bear. It's so cute. Like, help me, please, Mom. I need a ride now. I'm tired of walking. Message in a bottle. What does this say? To me, this says that there's something that's being left unsaid. Okay? Like it's floating at the surface there. You see the pelican on it, but it's been drifting out at sea so long that it has starfish and other little creatures on the bottle. And to me, that will be a card that says that there's something that needs to be said that has been left unsaid. I'll read the book and see what it means, but that's what I feel about it. Yang. Yin to yang, right? Balance. Half of it anyway. I wonder... Okay, here's the matcher for it. There's yin right there. Very cool. That beautiful fire globe will sit in that bowl that is yin. I'm not entirely sure. It almost reminds me of like a fancy scale, but let's take a look here. The two, it's like a perfect fit. What is the small details here I'm trying to see? There is a face. There's faces on the base of this bowl. There's a face in the clouds. Is there faces? There is a face in this circle of fire here. There's stars. I'm not seeing any other faces, but yin and yang, right? Or yang, however you want to say it. Time for a nap. This kind of reminds me of the Four of Swords. Time for rest, relaxation, recuperation, you know, meditating. It's time to just take a break for a while. This too is a 6, nurturing yourself. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Mending. 7 is the divine number here. Let's see. Why does it look so... I guess it doesn't. Mending. We all know what that means. Healing. Time to heal. Time to fix things. Soulmates. Oh my gosh, how cute to be represented by penguins. Come on, that's adorable. There's that face again in the clouds. There's that face again. Okay. Is that the divine? I think that's the divine watching over us, represented in these pictures. I will definitely have to read the book. 5, the number 5 is very logical, analytical in numerology. But look at how cute, how adorable is that? Soulmates, soulmate connection. I think we're going to go through these cards and then we may do a little mini reading. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling like we need to do a little reading with these cards. Serendipity, who doesn't love that? This too reminds me almost of the Fool in Tarot. Like she's taking her good luck. Ooh, this could also be the Wheel of Fortune here. Right? Good luck, destiny, a turning point, things change, but in the, you know, good way. Serendipity. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Ooh, the Thinker, 44, balance and stability, doubled here. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, I hope I didn't... Okay, no, we're good. We're still here. Okay. Balance and stability with the 4s. I know 44 is an angel number. It means something else. And it says there are 4 people in the room. So that's pretty cool. The Thinker. This card to me in tarot would be kind of like... I want to say the Page of Swords, you know, that thirst for knowledge, thinking about things. It could also be... Excuse me. I'm thinking this, you know, could also be the 4 of Cups, you know, reminiscing, thinking about. It's going to depend on how we read, like how a reading goes, really, as to how we're going to use or see these cards or interpret these cards. We have Poised. We already read that one, didn't we? Yeah, we did. That was 48. Never-ending Story. Oh, what a classic movie from my childhood. This, you know, the first thing I heard in my head, which I attribute to Spirit speaking to me, my angels, whoever, is that life is never ending, right? Now this card kind of depicts worry. It does say, yes, love, no, yes, no, me, yes. I mean, really, when I look at the card, it's kind of saying something like, you know, a karmic cycle here in a relationship. But it's a 3 and a 7 combined to be 10. 10 reduced is 1, or some people just continue it as 10. And that is... new beginnings. So a never-ending story with new beginnings in that love cycle, that love kind of yes, no, heart thing. Because if, let's see if I can really, let's see if I can get it to, no, it doesn't want to focus. There, maybe that would be better. You can see there that it says yes, no, me, love, all these things. Just yes and no, me and love. So, but I feel like this could also be read as, life, spirit is endless, never ending story. There's that 4 again, higher power. That must be the face in the clouds. I mean, look at how much it resembles the same face. Definitely got some third eye activation going on there with that. It looks like a key in her forehead, like unlocking your spiritual abilities, your intuitive abilities, your non-physical abilities. Ooh, did you guys catch that? There's a face in her, geez, that looks like her solar plexus. There's a face on her solar plexus as well. These are some interesting cards. By the way, to those of you sticking around, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Exchanging gifts, giving and receiving, balance. Definitely a card representing, I would think, relationships. There's that face again. Divinely guided balance in relationships here. Romance, I would say this definitely has to do with romance. The way I'm reading it right now, again, depends on, the person will be reading for or the sign will be reading for, because I definitely want to incorporate these into, I'm not sure about my monthly astrology readings, but definitely the love readings. Here's another 4. Why? Now, my initial thought with this card is that it's asking, like, why me? It's kind of like that, why is this happening to me? So it's representing a card that is requiring healing and growth and looking at a situation from a different angle than you being in it. Why, though, looking at the card, is asking for answers, seeking knowledge. And again, this is very similar to the Page of Swords energy. So you just got to read it. Just got to read it for what it is. Imagine, I'll go a little bit faster, you guys, I'm sorry. Yeah. Instantly see DreamWorks animation right there with the person holding a string to the moon, like it's a balloon. That looks like there's another balloon floating away. Maybe that's a star. Maybe that's actually just something on the card. It is. It's a oh my gosh. That was just a little, where is it? Little piece of plastic from the cards or something. Not plastic, like lamination stuff. Fork in the road, right? 2 of Pentacles there in my deck with our sweet juggler not knowing which road to take, multiple priorities, not knowing what to do. Building blocks, building a foundation. This is something I could see coming after the tower, rebuilding your foundation, starting new, starting fresh after the chaos. Flexible. God, I wish I were that flexible. Being flexible with your energy, your time, your physical self even. I'm not sure. Flexibility can be applied to a bunch of different areas of life. But I think this is more than just physical flexibility here. This is also a 1, new beginnings. So, truth be told, I see this a lot of different ways, you guys. I see this as being a need to tell the truth, a need to be honest, a need, an understanding that the truth is going to be revealed to you, or someone is telling you the truth, even if it doesn't feel like they are. There's that face again. Is that face in like every one of the cards? Oh my gosh. Okay, is it in this card? This is like one of those. Yes, it is. Is it in every card? I don't see it in this one. It is literally in each one of these cards. Look, the face is, oh gosh, I just saw it too. It's on the saddle. It's in the building blocks. The egg. In the clouds in the middle where that owl is. In the rays of sunshine. This is definitely the divine. I really feel like that face is the divine. It's in this card. I think it's in most of the cards. It could very well likely be in all of the cards, and we're just gonna have to, it is literally, wow. Some of the cards, like if you look at this card, you wouldn't see it right away, or maybe you do, but it is right here. Do you see it? Okay, so all that glitters. I don't know what that one would mean. All that glitters. Well, we know all that glitters is gold, right? That saying. Okay. So, sorry about that. That interruption may happen again, and I will do my best to end it quickly. But this is definitely, well, you know what? Those of you still watching, let's look it up, right? Okay. Essential meaning for this card: a need to see beyond the superficial. Okay, that makes sense, especially with the masks being there. The desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. Trying to be something you're not. Chasing after every sparkly new thing. Being I don't know the word. I don't even know the meaning of that word, so I will look it up. I will show it to you right there. So this is definitely a sign that there's some superficial stuff going on in someone's life, right? And it's time, I feel like this is a card that's saying it's time for grounding and kind of coming back to a place where you don't need to keep up with the Joneses. Again, we'll read more into it. Not for you. You know, last night, there's 4 people. There's 3 people in here. I could tell this. That's fine. I'm sure one of them may be my goddaughter, but it's fine. Last night I had a really big argument with someone, very, very important to me. And I pulled these cards because I got them yesterday, and this was the first one that came out, not for you. And I instantly realized this drama, this upset is not for you. Oh, okay. Hang on just a second. I will show you. Let me find it. It's this M word here. I'm afraid of pronouncing it wrong. Is it mercurial? Mercurial? Not sure what it means. That's one thing I can say honestly about myself, is that I am not afraid to admit when I don't know something. Because, you know, we're not supposed to know everything. We're supposed to learn from each other and grow and all that good stuff. So I've never seen that word before, and I honestly don't know what it means. So Carrie, if you can tell me, that would be awesome. And then I'll probably look it up on how to say it properly after I'm done with the video. So we've got, you know, a few more cards left. Co-create, right? There's that face again, right there. Wow. I'm just kind of shocked by that. I never noticed that when she pulled these cards for me. I don't know if she even has noticed it. The face is in the dress this time, to be fair. Okay, co-create. Definitely, look at it. It's an owl and a cheetah. And look, they make a cheetah egg with a face in it. I think this is saying that sometimes the people you don't think you could work well with, you can really create something amazing with. Again, it depends on the reading. To be fair, this looks like justice in the tarot to me. I mean, it's the balance, it's justice. Law, cause and effect, balance of give and take. To the sea. This definitely is, well, I find that I ground best at the ocean. Like I live in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, and up here we have the ocean. However, it is the Puget Sound area that I live in. So there's lots of little islands. There's Vancouver Island, BC, you know, which I just was at recently. It's not quite open ocean, but I still find that that's where I ground myself the best. So this could be a card of grounding. It could also be a card of moving on. It could be the Six of Swords, that on to calmer waters. Moving forward, moving on, moving away from something that doesn't serve you. And there's that face again. Peace. Oh, the olive branch, extending the olive branch. Faces in the egg. Just gonna call out the face all the time now. The face is in the bottom of the carriage there with a change in the wind. Ooh, this is like a 5 in numerology change. And it looks like good change, but we're just, like I said, we're just looking at these cards. The fates. It's faded. The face is in the shoulder there. The face is in the sky here, the moon. No place like home. It looks like peace, but it's no place like home. Blessed. This is a fairy mermaid. That must be a mermaid. Okay, so let me go back and read that bit again. Try something, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being unpredictable? Huh. Well, yeah, not trying to keep up with the Joneses is kind of unpredictable. I mean, like, that's, you know, in the society that most of us probably live in, I mean, that's a thing, right? That's a thing that a lot of people struggle with, trying to keep up appearances. So all that glitters isn't gold with that card. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carrie. That really helped. Now I just need to learn how to say it. Round and round. Tell me that doesn't scream karmic relationships and karmic cycles. Have you found yourself, like, this card would make me think, like, have you found yourself dating the same exact person but in different physical forms? Have you found yourself in the same dead-end job but with different employers? Have you found yourself, you know, those kind of questions where there's some sort of cycle, and it's time to figure out how to break it, right? Here and now, oh, that definitely makes me think that it's time to enjoy the present, that a lot of us worry and fear for the future. A lot of us live in remorse and sadness from the past. What are we doing right now? We are sitting together looking at these cards, and hopefully you're enjoying it as much as I am, because it's Friday here in the Pacific Northwest. It's almost 6 p.m. It's almost dinner time. And I think that I'm feeling better now than I was earlier this afternoon, when all I wanted to do was sleep, because I've just been so exhausted. And I thought, no, you should try a test live, Brianna. It's okay. So deep knowing is the next one. There's that face. Happy, happy. Ooh, this is like the sun card. Between worlds. That's cool. That's a cool card. That's almost like walking the line of 3D and spirit world. So that would be a card I would assume would be people or someone who is incredibly intuitive, incredibly connected to spirit. Breathe. Yes, we should all breathe, that's for sure. And I don't mean like day-to-day breathing. We should all do that too, but I'm talking about taking a time out. Go the distance. Something worth continuing. Time to go. That's always a tough one. There's a time to go card in my, or in the, I should say, because there's more than one. Angel, Doreen Virtue, angel cards. There's a time to go. And I remember when I used to get that for myself, oh, I would be so upset. But it wasn't a lie. It was time to move forward from a situation. TikTok. Well, there's that time is fluid thing, right? Time just doesn't stop, and time keeps on ticking. I think that's I think this card is talking about evaluating what it is that we're doing in our current situation, in our current lives. I think it is a card of evaluation, and really thinking and contemplating what, you know, how we're using our time. We're almost done. We've got like 4 cards left. Okay, Treasure Island. Ooh, I'm gonna look this one up, because I can't really... Treasure Island makes me think of paradise. But let's see here what it says. You know, looking at the card before I read what the book says, I see that this treasure is on the back of a turtle. Where's the face? Is the face in there? Oh yeah, it's in the treasure box. You guys probably spotted it. Hey! Hi, Victoria. Victoria is my friend I was talking about that showed me these cards. So, anyway, Treasure Island, to me, like, that card looks like you're going to get to your paradise, but it's like, you know, slow and steady wins the race. Like, it's kind of like, looks like Pentacles energy to me. That slow, but it's progressive, but it's slow energy. So the essential meaning says the law of attraction brings dreams to fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if it were from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. So it's actually about manifestation. And manifestation can take time because it's all in divine timing. So maybe I'm a little bit right. Okay, 4 more cards. We have the Observer. The first thing I heard was look but don't interject. You know, if this would be a card, I feel like, if you're in a situation that is calling for you to kind of like, it's like looking from the outside in, stepping out of your shoes, looking at it from a different angle. Again, I'll have to look at the book, but yeah. Look but don't interject. I really feel like there's a need here for silence if you're being, and I don't mean like complete dead radio silence, but like if somebody's requesting help, not to interject too much. I don't know. It's a tough one. That's one that we'll have to read when we do readings. By the book. Oh, that's an 11. Look at those cute little elephants. By the book. We should probably read that one too, since it says by the book. Abiding by social rules, conformity. This is the HERA font. Respecting culture or family customs and universal laws. That's the essential meaning of the card. So yeah, this is like the HERA font in tarot. That's what I see. Chaos and conflict. Don't end on a bad note. I think we know what that means. Wow, this zebra is turning into a giraffe? Or is it That's the tower. That's got to be the tower. Things falling apart. That's got to be the tower. And then we have the last card is milk and honey. Ooh. Sorry. Everything. Okay, well, let's look at the meaning. To me, the first thing I think is that everything is sweet and satisfying and just life is good and full of, you know, everything that you want right now. So let's look at the card itself because I could be way off. However, again, it's how you read the cards. The taste of prosperity, yeah. Opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. Yeah. So that is the Wisdom Oracle deck. I think there are 5 of us in here now. It says 6, but remember I'm watching from my private readings channel where I post, where I share my private readings. I don't share them with anyone, but it's a separate channel for people who request private readings. That's where I send them their readings. So I'm able to monitor from there. Victoria, I'm going to end up talking to you about making you a moderator on my channel. And we're going to, I think I want to do the same thing on your channel so that we can do these kind of readings. Let's pull out. I'm trying to think. Should we do Oracle or should we do Tarot? I know there's like an 11-second delay, but I feel like we should pull a couple of cards for those of us that are in here. But you make the decision, Oracle or Tarot. And then we will pull a couple of cards. Or if you have like, you know what? Let's see. Let's do a message. You know how we do the daily messages? Let's pull some messages. Hello, Kimberly. Oh, this is so fun. Like, I should do this more often. Or start doing this. Maybe I should do this instead of the Pick a Stack Fridays. Because it's more interactive and I like that. I think interaction is fun. And I'm so glad you're here, everybody. Thank you so much. Even the silent people. Like, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I think that before I end this, I'm going to pull a couple of our Wild Offerings Oracle cards. These are the cards I like to use in my... Perfect. I am partial to these for my daily divine messages that I do Monday through Thursday. So, let's get one. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting, you guys. Oops. Okay. Spaciousness has been coming up a lot, and that was one of the first cards we kind of talked about. And Victoria, I was telling our friends here how you sent me that video earlier, and I had started watching it, and I watched most of it, and how one of the cards she pulled was about like letting go of things and people and whatever doesn't serve you anymore, that sort of stuff. And here it is again, spaciousness. And divine timing was the other one that flipped out. Spaciousness, what do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. I almost feel like people are needing to spring clean for fall right now. Like in their physical sense and, you know, emotional and mental sense. It's releasing things and relationships, people. And let me tell you something. I'm doing it in both senses, people and things, you know, things that just clutter and crowd my space, and people that are not on the same energy wavelength as me anymore. And it's difficult, especially when you love someone and you care about them. It's even more difficult when they're family. But it's your life. It's about you and what you need to do to achieve happiness and joy and growth in your existence, right? Because that's personally what I feel we're here for. And then divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. I mean, yeah, it's a tough one. Divine timing, as we probably all know, is tough because sometimes we sit and wait and then eventually we realize it's not meant for us. But, you know, that's the divine saying, hey, move on to something, move on because something bigger and better is coming in, kind of deal. It's really difficult to keep a positive attitude, though, when you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. It's I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, we have been here. You guys, we've had at least 4 people in this chat for 48 minutes. You guys are so awesome. I can't tell you. I was so nervous to do this. I was practicing last night. I even messed up. Maybe somebody caught it because somebody did come into the room last night, into the video while I was practicing with my goddaughter how to do this. But I did figure it out, and it does seem like it will be something. You know what I'll do is I'll try to construct something that we can have every week, a little meeting to where we can, like I said, we can do super chats where you can ask a question and we can pull a couple cards for you, instead of doing full personal readings, if that's something people would be interested in, or just having kind of like discussions or looking at the different cards that I have or whatever. Let me know what you think. You can leave a comment. I believe even after this is over, I'm not entirely sure. I do have comments turned off on my channel again, and I'm going to keep them off. And the reason, I mean, the video is still up there about comments. I don't know. I should take it down because it's irrelevant now. It's, yeah, irrelevant. because I had tried to open up comments about a month and a half ago, and it just went a little too sour for me, in the sense that I do not want to have any negativity. I want my channel to be neutral. This is also why I don't allow people to see the likes and dislikes. Now, I can see all of that. I can see likes and dislikes. I love it. I love being able to see it. I've had people email me wonderful, wonderful things, sharing their stories. I have not had any backlash in email yet, but I think that's because trolls don't want to take the time out to sit down and go to their email, type out my email, write an email, and then maybe wait for a reply, you know. Instant commenting is instant for them, and I just want to keep everything, like I said, very, very neutral on the channel. So this is why I don't allow comments or allow people to see the likes and dislikes. I don't want them to be deterred from a video that could be beneficial to them just because it may have a couple of likes or dislikes. Yeah, so on and so forth. So there's, you know, I started the channel in March. I started doing my astrology readings in June, and let me tell you, on July 4th, I had 63 followers, and now I have like 4,300. So there is some adjusting I'm still doing here, so bear with me. But you guys, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the love and support, the stories that you share with me via email. The private readings are wonderful, but just having so many people support what I love doing just by subscribing is, I'm starting to get emotional. There's that sensitivity. Anyway, I can't thank you enough. You are allowing me to really express and live my true dream of helping people in one of the best ways that I know how. One is counseling, talking, like I'm not an actual therapist, but just life experience. And the other one is this. So thank you so much. I'm going to end it here before we get out of control and I talk forever. Kimberly, Ann, Carrie, yes, there's Anne. And of course, Victoria. Stay tuned for Victoria. Thank you guys so much. And everybody who wasn't able to comment or didn't want to get into the chat, thank you too. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be great. Thank you, Saturn, for going direct. All right.